Welcome to the BiteandBooze.com Turkey Barbecue Contest. This is Jay Ducote, author of BiteandBooze.com, and I'd like to thank Honeysuckle White and Shadybrook Farms for the opportunity. After we took our whole, fresh, young Honeysuckle White turkey out of the brine, the next thing we wanted to do is just quarter the turkey. We're going to go ahead and cut it into the drumsticks, these legs right here, the wings, the thighs, and the breast, and get all that separated. Because when we're barbecuing a whole turkey, and we're going to do it in an hour, we're not going to be able to cook the turkey whole. Like we would in the oven or like we would in a deep fryer, we're not going to be able to do the same thing with the barbecue. So after we got the turkey out of the brine, we went ahead and quartered up the turkey. Next thing we did is get the coals very hot. This is important, especially since we're going to smoke it first. We got to have as hot of a fire as we can, just so that we get the smoke up there. And this is our homemade barbecue pit. That's a full barrel keg on the bottom that goes up to a half-barrel stainless steel keg on the top. It works really well, does the trick very nicely. So we've got all of our turkey pieces here quartered, as you can see, and the seasonings that we're going to use are a little bit different on every piece of turkey. We're trying to do a very authentic Louisiana barbecue turkey here, so each one of the different spices is a little different. This is a New Orleans-style barbecue butter that we're putting under the skin of this turkey leg. And the reason we're going to want to put it under the skin like that is to keep it very moist. The recipe for the brine, for the barbecue butter there, everything can be found on the recipe that we've provided online. For the breast here, we're going to actually inject it. The breast is often the hardest piece of the turkey to barbecue because it will dry out. It has the least amount of fat in it, so a lot of times you have to do a little bit more to it to keep it moist. So we're actually going to inject this, this very Cajun, very herby and spicy injection, buttery, right into the heart of that breast. The wings we'll get to in a little bit. We did a hot wing, very similar to a chicken wing, just with a turkey. And then we went to kind of an authentic barbecue for the thighs. This is just a Cajun barbecue rub. Again, you can find the ingredients for that on the recipe. This is the Louisiana pecan wood that we added to the coals, and then here's our smoker, and you can see that beautiful smoke coming out already. We're not quite ready to put the meat in. We're still going to let it warm up, but I wanted to show you that. So these are our wings. Again, it's just a Louisiana hot sauce and butter that we're putting on them, and we're going to rub them down. Also, just some salt and pepper on the thighs and on the breast and the legs there on the outside, because we put that injection and the barbecue butter on the inside. So now you can see that smoke really coming through here. The smoke's just pouring into the smoker. That's going to leave us a beautiful flavor with that Louisiana pecan wood and that charcoal. Now, we don't have much time, so we're putting the breast on top there and then the legs and the thighs on the bottom. We didn't have to put the wings in the smoker. They're a little bit smaller. We didn't need to give them quite that much time, and we're doing it a hot sauce, so the smoky flavor wasn't quite as important there. But we're getting all this meat into the smoker. We get that smoke coming through, and we're going to check on it later. So this is about 20 minutes, 25 minutes later, and you can see that smoke still coming through. It's about 250 degrees in there, which is warm enough to get that flavor in, and you can see how the skin is getting a little darker there. You can see how it's absorbing some of that smoke flavor, and it's also cooking a little bit at 250 degrees. We only were able to leave it in the smoker for about 40 to 45 minutes, though. Before we took it out of the smoker, here's the wings going onto the pit. Again, this is basically just a butter and Louisiana hot sauce mixture to create a hot wing, just like you would find with chicken, just turkey instead. So now at about the 40-45 minute mark, we're taking this out of the smoker and we're going right onto the grill. And these breasts right here, with the wings already on there, these breasts are going to go skin side down right over these flaming hot coals. And while they've been in the smoker for a little while and they're getting those very good grill marks, they're certainly not cooked all the way. So in order to do this in an hour, we're going to have to finish it directly on the pit. And so now we're really grilling our turkey, not just barbecuing our turkey. But that's okay. You can see how the thighs there on the bottom, and as the flames shoot up here on the legs, those thighs really got some good smoke in them. Everything really did. So now we're on the grill. Everything's looking good. We're going to go ahead and see these wings here again in just a second as we take a look at everything as it's progressing. This is getting close to being done. Certainly not quite. They've still got another 10 minutes. And here's our Louisiana hot sauce and butter mixture going on the wings again. And now the finished product. There you can see those breasts. They came out so tender and juicy. these legs right here, the thighs with the barbecue rub, and again our Cajun hot wing, Louisiana hot sauce turkey wing. Everything came out magnificent, beautiful, and again, thank you to everybody. Vote for BytonBooze.com. Thanks to Flip Video, and we're